Hey everybody, this is Julie Green, Independent Unique Presenter. I have been challenged by my team to create a video putting my makeup on with no mirror. I guess this challenge is to see if we can laugh at ourselves, but my goal is to see how quickly I can do it and how easily I can do it without it looking horrendous. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and start first with my Glorious Primer, which you've all probably seen. And again, I don't have a mirror, so if I'm not looking at you properly, it's just a little weird. So the Glorious Primer, you just squeeze a little bit, it's brand new, squeeze a little bit onto your hand, rub it in, and then rub it into your face and let it dry. This helps your foundation to stay. And it fills in all of those pores and keeps your foundation from looking like it's sitting in the wrinkles of your face and in your pores. And if I have a little extra, I just put it in my hair, get it off my hands. So I give that just a few seconds to dry. And the next thing I'm going to do is my mascara. This should be really interesting. I'm going to use my new eyelash curler, so I can't see what I'm doing. This is going to be fun. And all you do is just put it on your lashes and squeeze for a few seconds before you put on mascara and let go. Let go. Okay, that wasn't too horrible. And now I'm going to do my 3D mascara. I'm doing the gel first, I'm dropping things, and then I'm going to do my fibers. All right, here we go. Cannot see what I'm doing. Putting on the first coat. And then putting on my my fibers, sorry. And my hope is that this will be decent enough that I won't have to redo my makeup, but if not, I have shine wipes. Next eye with the gel, I'm letting the fibers settle on the other eye. They bond a little bit better, I feel like, if I let them sit just a minute before I put the lengthening gel back over. So now I'm gonna go back to the first eye, put the lengthening gel back on, to make those fibers adhere to your lashes, and do the same thing here. Oh goodness, I have no idea if I'm making a mess or not, but I haven't blinded myself, so that's good. Now I'm gonna do my lower lashes, and I don't put any fibers on my lower lashes. You can, but I don't. Okay, so that's done. I feel like I've made a little bit of a mess, but I have shine wipes in case I did. All right, so that's done. Now I'm gonna go to my eyes. I do my eye makeup first, just because I typically make a mess regardless. So I'm gonna put on my eye primer, which keeps your shadow on. And it's kind of a neutral skin tone, unlike the Glorious Primer, which is clear. And it does feel a little bit different. It's kind of a drier feel, but I feel like it works really well with shadows. All right, let that dry for just a second. Now I'm gonna put on my easy go-to shadows. So I'm gonna be using Defiant, which is the new rose gold that I really like, which is a cream shadow. And then I'm also gonna be using one of my mineral powders. This is a black color, it's called Corrupted, and that's what I'm gonna do on my outer edges. So I'm getting my cream shadow brush, and I'm just getting a little bit on here. And I am just gonna go over the top of my eye. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what this looks like. And hopefully I'm covering that whole center. This is I think I just got my lashes. This is my easy way to do shadow when I don't wanna do 3 or 4 different colors and spend too much time. So I'm getting a little more of this shadow. Oh goodness. So definitely a mirror is best. I think. I don't know, this may turn out okay. All right, so that's done. My cream shadow is on. Probably on everywhere, but we'll see. And now I'm gonna take my Corrupted, this black mineral powder, and I'm using my liner shader brush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and I'm gonna put it on the outer edge. I'm trying to make kind kind of a triangle here. I have no idea if that's the shape or not. We will see. I love when they do challenges like this because, you know, you really do gotta kind of laugh at yourself. You know, most of us are not makeup artists. We're just regular people living our regular lives, and I'm certainly one of those. So you don't have to be a makeup artist to use Unique, although you could. So I've done those. And now I'm going to do my eyeliner, which should be really fun. So I've got my eyeliner in Perfect, which is black, and I always sharpen it right before with our sharpener, which does sharpen to a rounded tip. They're a little different than any other sharpener I've used. Regular sharpeners really don't work very well with these. So I use those. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to try to draw a straight line if I can find my eye. Gracious. This is harder than I thought it would be. Okay, so hopefully it's a straight-ish line. Okay, now I'm going to do my lower. Oh my. Okay, so that's done, I think. I think that's done. Alrighty, so now I'm going to get into my foundation of my face. And I'm going to be using my liquid concealer, which, by the way, some of our back ordered colors just came back in, which is fantastic. We've been waiting on those. And I'm just going to do this with my hand today. Just a little dab, because I'm afraid if I put it on a brush, I'm just going to stick it straight in my eye. So I'm just going to pat that under my eye where I think I need concealer. From what I remember the last time I looked in the mirror. Pretty sure that's where it goes. And hopefully I'm cleaning up any of the mess I may have made with my mascara or liner or shadow or anything else I've used. And this is not my skin tone color. Today I'm using a foundation, a concealer that's a lighter color than my foundation. It just depends on my mood which one I'm going to use. Okay, that's on. And today, again, to be a little easier, which I do sometimes, I am going to be using my cream foundation. Just put a little bit of this on. This is what I keep in my purse. This is what I put on when I'm in a hurry, which is most of the time. I feel like it works just as well as the liquid foundation. The liquid foundation dries to a matte, which is kind of convenient, and I do like the coverage that it gets. But I feel like with the cream and a powder, I get just as good coverage. It feels a tiny bit heavier than the liquid. So it just really depends on my mood, what I'm going to use. Of course, all of our liquids basically are on back order out of stock because they're so popular. We sold out 6 months of stock in 3 weeks. So hopefully they'll come back in soon. But I do like these. I always make sure I get down my neck. And I'm using satin today. And now I'm going to do my powder compact foundation, also in satin. Again, hopefully I'm cleaning up anything I've messed up, which I mess up with the mirror too, so this won't be too different than normal. I just can see it when it happens instead of after it happens. Okay, that's done. Let that settle a little, and now I'm going to do my lips before I do the rest of my face, and I'm using Pouty Liner. Oh goodness, which is neutral. Making lines is fun. Where are my lips? Goodness, so Pouty can go with pretty much any color lipstick because it is very close to your lip color, but it helps to keep the color in. And I'm going to be using Swanky today. It's kind of a brown maroon color. hopefully that's actually on my lips. And then I'm going to be using Livid, which is an orange bronzy color. Love. Over the top. It's my lip gloss. I love our lip glosses. I don't know if you can see that color, but oh my gosh, I love it. It is just gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to put on my blush. This is Stunning. Just put a dab on my blusher brush, blow it off so it's not too bright. And I put this under my cheekbone. Hopefully I don't look like I'm walking on the street. I don't know how much I put on. And then I'm going to use my bronzer, and I use the medium bronzer, which has a matte side and it has a shimmer side, so you can have some of both. I put the shimmer on the top of my cheekbones. I put the matte, which is a darker color, under my cheekbones, which helps kind of give you like that contour look. I also put it up here, and then just a little highlight of the light color down my nose, down here. So yeah, and hoping all this looks out. Okay, so now it's going to be the fun part. I've got to do my brows. So I have my brow pencil. It's got a pencil on one side and a spooler on the other. I'm going to go ahead and just brush these up. I have no idea where these lines are going to be, so good luck here. Trying to draw my lower line. Oh goodness, where's my brow? And then an upper line, and this could be interesting. Yeah. Then I take my spooler, and then I go up with the line I drew and down with the line I drew. And it kind of blends it, and up and down. And then I take my brow gel. This is in black, the darker color, and I use the brow gel in medium because I feel like having the two tones of colors makes it a little bit more of a natural look. I'm not as cool as those young kids that can do the dark brows. So I'm using the brown, and this has fibers in it, just like the lashes. So it fills in any spaces that you don't have very thick brows. And it also shapes them back. And after I've moved them all around with a spooler. All right. So I'm done. I don't know how it looks, but hopefully it looks okay. So challenge completed. Yay me. I will talk to you guys soon.